Hi, welcome to a brand new year. This is Hank from Reptile Toolworks. Everybody else is having a sale or doing some other things, so I think I should have a sale and do some other things too that aren't in our normal line. Every now and then we run a product and we just have more of them, or there's an issue with a little tiny product and we don't want to put them on the website just the way they are. So let's try a 3 products, get one free sort of thing for this run, okay? We have a lot of natural cordage kits left. This little kit, you soak this, you scrape it down to the yucca fiber, you follow the instructions. It teaches you how to make great little yucca rope. You can make a bracelet out of it. You got a couple beads to put on it. Just a great little project to teach yourself about natural cordage. Okay. Every now and then, one of my employees reads the wrong number on a sheet and overruns. And what happened, I won't mention any names, but Tommy ran several extra of the little willow leaf crooked knives for us. Okay, they've got a little ash handle with a hole drilled in each end of it. They are a wonderful tool, okay, for doing carving. Okay, kind of non-traditional stuff, but it's a crooked knife. The American Indians use them, and indigenous populations use them. You can do some really great carving projects. So if I added in a little willow leaf crooked knife, and we've got a lot of second spoon blanks from an earlier project, which means I've got a little problem. So why don't I put that in the pile? Okay. Then you come over to this little guy. Now we offer these sometimes, but here's what happened. These are our horseshoe flint strikers. We had some of them that we had to heat treat more than once, okay? The blacksmith who was hardening for them didn't get them hard enough the first time, and we brought them back and rehardened them. When we did, a couple of them showed some little checks and a little crack issue in them. Does not damage the W1 in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but it did make a striker that was harder for us to work with. So you're going to get a little tin and some of our char rope, okay, and a little horseshoe striker, and then you will be able to be just like me, and you can come in here and you can find a good sharp edge on this little piece of flint, okay? And remember, the smaller the striker is, you got to get a little better spark out of it. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to pinch that off and drop it in the floor so I don't hurt anybody with it. But look, you can get 3 pieces of flint in the tin with the beautiful char rope. Then, ta-da, not quite finished yet. We just ran some extra mop fly kits, okay? This is my go-to survival fly, okay? It is a little lead-headed jig. I trout fish with them, warm water fish with them, do that thing with them too. There's a great kit in here that shows you how to make and tie your own fly, okay? That's a little lead-headed jig mop fly right there. So watch, we'll even throw in a really quick demo here as long as I can get the thread loose. Watch this. You pull a piece of thread out, and I'll even use a little willow leaf crooked knife to make it. You pull a piece of thread out and you drop it in the floor, and you cut a piece of thread. You take this piece of thread, you grab one of the lead-headed jigs, okay? You wrap your thread around it, building a base. Okay. Now the reason the thread is red is because the chartreuse mop component there makes a really great fly, and then the red on this collar is kind of like the red on a, and I go through tying this in the instructions in hand just like that. So we're going to tie this guy, we're going to move this back, we're going to take one of these mop filaments here, lay him down, okay, and we're going to tie a beautiful little mop fly. Now the great thing about a mop fly is not only is it a good attractor pattern, but if you're in a survival situation, you can mash up anything you've got that might be a scent attractor and add to it. I also show you how in the instructions to build a very simple fishing rod to use with these, okay? We've got great, it's a smaller instruction pack, but we've got great instructions in here in the mop fly kit, okay? So you can tie a half a dozen of your own mop flies and go fishing. They're really great. They run like this, surface down, and it is a fish catching tool. Included in there is enough line and a extra tube to put them into your survival stuff, as well as some paper clips, believe it or not, that you can unfold and lash onto a found item rod and make a really nice little fishing rig. So look, you could learn how to tie mop flies and put those in your survival kit. You could add one of our horseshoe strikers that might have a little issue in quality with it, but is still a great product. You could add a little willow leaf crooked knife, okay, to your rig, carve yourself a spoon, and make some natural cordage. And I tell you what, you can do all of that for $29 and I'll pay shipping, okay? So that's a pretty serious value right there if you add them all up. We're going to start doing this monthly with some things that we have and try to get them to you so you can get some great survival products a little bit cheaper, expand your skill set, and we can move some inventory from our heart to yours. I hope you enjoy these products and I hope you enjoy them as much as we enjoy making them for you. So you have a great day. Thanks. Bless you from Reptile Toolworks.